Hi, today we're going to talk about a book called Old Man Hawkeye, the Complete Collection. Old Man Hawkeye, the Complete Collection is a trade paperback collection from Marvel. It's about the old Hawkeye character who is set in the Old Man Logan universe. You're first introduced to him in the Old Man Logan story from Mark Millar. This imagines the world 5 or so years before the events in Old Man Logan, and you've got Hawkeye, who in this can still see, but he's losing his sight, and he gets motivated to go on an adventure to get revenge on the people who killed Black Widow as part of the supervillain uprising that caused the Old Man Logan world to be created. Let's have a look at the book and we'll talk more about it afterwards. Alright then, so we've got Old Man Hawkeye here. So it's a complete collection, but to be honest it's not that thick. It collects issues 1 to 12 of the Old Man Hawkeye story, written by Ethan Sachs and illustrated by Marco... How do you say that? Ceccatetto. Marco Ceccatetto. I don't know how you say his bloody name. Anyway, you get your sort of reading guide for the Old Man Logan universe there, and then you're straight into the story. This is set 5 years before the story in Old Man Logan, and you see Hawkeye is losing his vision. He still reminisces about the day when the villains won, which was essentially they all coordinated their efforts and swapped heroes, I suppose, in order to win the day and kill most of the Marvel heroes. Some still were allowed to live, and you find out why Hawkeye is still alive in this universe later on in the book, but he realises he's losing his sight and he wants to sort of make amends and get revenge on those he feels responsible before he's unable to, due to his loss of eyesight taking over completely. So you see that he goes around like it's like a western basically. He goes around, he starts tracking down old members of the Thunderbolts. We've got Venom making a guest appearance there, and they're all parts of gangs and different divisions that have emerged in the Marvel universe as a result of sort of the villains taking over. It's fun to discover what these are. I won't go into exactly what all the areas are called because it sort of robs you of some of the fun in the story, spotting those little Easter eggs and those little references. But you get some great action scenes. Hawkeye's losing his touch. He misses every now and then, but he still comes out on top. You learn through flashbacks about the events that Hawkeye is particularly interested in, i.e. when his little bit of the Marvel world went tits up and how that occurred. He was betrayed by certain people, and I really enjoyed it. In the background you've also got Bullseye, who is a marshal for the Red Skull, tracking down Hawkeye. Bullseye's bored and he wants a challenge. He sees Hawkeye as a good challenge, so he becomes obsessed with fighting him because there's just no heroes left for him to antagonise. You get a look at the T-Rex that you would see later in the Old Man Logan story with the Venom symbiote on. Well, I'm going to jump over this because I don't want you to see the spoilers. You have Kate Bishop joining the adventure with him. I really like how Kate's written and drawn in this. She's older, but she's not as old as Hawkeye, and they still draw her looking sort of classy, which she is, because you've got to remember she's a very rich lady, and well, that's just her character. She's sort of elegant, I suppose, the best way to put it. You have a showdown. You have all these typical Western themes in here, and I just think it's a fantastic read. The artwork's great, the writing's great. You don't feel there's ever any filler or wasted time in the book, and I think if they dragged it out to 20 issues,
it wouldn't have the impact that it does have. Now I'm going to stop here before we get to any big major spoilers as to what happens at the end, but I would say if you're interested in the Old Man Logan universe, I did a review on the Dead Man Logan's complete collection not so long ago, which covers off the death of the Old Man Logan character. Then this is certainly a great read alongside it.
Okay, so that was a book. A really fun, good story. I like the way they had Bullseye as the main villain and how he's tracking them across the world like it's some sort of western. Pricing for it, I'll show the prices on screen now for it digitally and in print. I bought this the week before the Black Friday sales went on, and then this was in the Black Friday sales on Comixology, but I'm happy to have the print copy because I don't think this is going to be collected anywhere as part of any omnibus, because there's so much Old Man Logan stuff they could put that in one omnibus, and I don't think there'd be room for this story to be tacked in there. Let me know what you think about it. If you've read it, was this something you were thinking of getting? If this video has been any help to you in deciding on whether or not you want to have a look at this story, please give us a thumbs up, it does help. And thank you for watching.